It's just there for evidence purposes. So, Lauren, if we start with you, if you want to tell us, sort of in a nutshell, what your idea number one is.
My first idea is based on a girl who goes to college. No, sorry, she goes to school and she gets bullied. She didn't tell anyone until she comes home crying, and her mum finds her in the bedroom crying. And so obviously she admitted to her mum that she was being bullied, and then her mum rang the school, the head teacher of the school, and it got sorted, and then it all started being asked for again. That's it.
Okay, alright, and what about idea number two?
Idea number two is based on a girl who studies hair and beauty at college, and in her own spare time she does like hair and beauty tutorials on YouTube, and then she while she's doing like a live stream tutorial, she gets a weird message from her laptop on her email saying, I am watching you. And then with freaky things keep on happening, like she keeps on getting text messages and stuff, and yeah, and then a photo of Satan comes up on her laptop, and then it's just left at a cliffhanger, so we don't know as to why they're doing it, as whether she'll live, whether she'll die, whether she'll commit suicide. It's just left at a cliffhanger.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So, fellas, any questions or ideas or anything you want to sling in for those?
What's the target audience for your film?
Which one?
First one.
First one, around about maybe 10, 16-year-olds.
10 to 16-year-olds?
Yeah, 10 to.
Okay.
The first one was the bullying idea.
Yeah.
Why 10 to 16-year-olds? Just out of curiosity.
Because it's like, that's, I think, in my personal perspective, that's the most common age range where you start to understand what the term bullying means, and you start, witnessing it and going through it yourself. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Any questions, any ideas on any of those two ideas?
With the first one, is there like any more, it's the point of like, is it meant to show something?
What do you mean?
Like, to like make people more aware.
Yeah. That's the whole point of like, of me making a fictional film trailer based on bullying to raise awareness, as well as.
So it's a film about bullying awareness?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, is there, just out of curiosity, is there any way that those two ideas could be merged? You've got one girl that's being bullied at school, online.
No.
Just at
verbally, yeah. At school, but it's not online.
Right. And then the other girl in the other film is at college, and she's kind of getting online harassed.
So, yeah. So she's getting cyber harassment.
Yeah. But you've got a very specific theme kind of running through both of those ideas.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like abuse online and in person.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah.
Okay, so lads, which of the two ideas would you go with and why?
The first one seems more knowledgeable about it. What you're talking about even more.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the first one, because again, it
It
spreads
sounds more
awareness.
simplistic as well, doesn't it?
It's got a real,
Yeah.
real purpose towards it.
Yeah. What were you saying, sorry?
I'd say the first one because it spreads more awareness and it makes people see what actually happens to people.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So based in reality as opposed to as opposed to having Satan pop up on your laptop screen or whatever on your phone screen. Yeah, which sort of stretches that a little bit. Yeah, okay, all right. Whereabouts are you thinking of filming these?
In a classroom in college.
Here.
So yeah, pretty much the location would be around college. Mainly in a classroom and around the media department, or maybe the canteen. So it could be like a like a bullying scene at lunchtime. But yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't there need to be a place for when you said she admits it?
Well, yeah,
So, like,
so it'll be like a
social area or-
social area, or like a house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Let's move on to Ollie then. Do you want to give us idea number one? Sort of break it down for us. mate?
Yeah, my idea number one's called Road Rage. It's about an old lady whose partner sadly passed away and moved on. And she wakes up one morning in a rush. She's forgotten all about her partner's funeral. She hasn't got no time to get ready, so on the way there, she's getting dressed in her car, makeup, whatsoever, and she gets pulled over by the police because she's not behaving right, obviously dangerous driving, rushing, speeding, and because she's getting harassed and she's going to be even more late to the funeral. She has a few friends in a local gang who can come along and help with the situation.
Good.
She manages to get away. She gets to the church, dressed, looks nice, no one there. It's because she's turned up on the wrong date. Yeah. So she's turned up on the wrong date to her late husband's funeral.
All right. Okay.
That's my idea number one, basically.
Okay. All right. Idea number two.
It's called The Devil's Hitman. It's more of an action type film. Basically, the devil, he has a son, Damien, and he basically does all the devil's dirty work for him, goes and collects all the debts and murders he needs to do, kills anyone he has to. On the way, he comes across Jesus and his posse, who basically try and stop him from taking these.
Jesus posse. I think that's in the Bible. I think Jesus and his posse, the 12 apostles. Yeah.
Basically, try and take out him and his assailants.
Assassin.
Partners basically. And there's this massive fight between Damien and his posse, and Jesus and his posse.
Okay.
His posse, Jesus and his posse.
No, Damien, the devil's hitman, his son.
And his posse, and Jesus
and his gang basically, I have it off.
Okay.
This is one big fight
Okay.
of the undead.
All right. Okay. So there's a wealth of questions I have, but I'm not being marked on it. So go on, guys. Questions about any of the two ideas from Alan.
Where does it fall under?
Which one?
Both.
Mainly comedy. Second one more action. First one more of a
More action, more fraction.
down to earth. Get stuck in with the comedy.
Yeah.
Obviously, with her being late to her husband's funeral. Yeah.
Okay.
Second one's more action, thriller, comedy in there, obviously, because the whole fight scene with Jesus and Damien. Doing that posse.
Yeah. I think you're going to need a level of comedy on it just to get the audience to go, okay, we're watching this now. Okay. All right. Any other questions, Lauren?
You know when they on the second film when Damien and Jesus and their posse met up for Yeah, the row.
Yeah.
Did Jesus follow the Star of Bethlehem to find it?
Oh.
It's a
On a
very
donkey.
specific question.
Well, you know, I like to be pedantic.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
wasn't on the donkey, you know that, right? He was in a manger. He didn't do much travelling on his own birthday.
Well, wait. So who rode the donkey?
Mary.
His mom.
His mom.
Oh, I thought Jesus rode the donkey. Never mind. Okay, I was just.
So you're not allowed to celebrate Christmas from here on out until you get that straight.
I can't read the Bible.
Yeah.
I think,
Okay, alright, so passing over that. What was I going to ask? I was blown away by it. Fantastic. Oh, careful. Break those. Well, anything else from you guys before I chip in? Any more questions on any of those two ideas before I chip in?
Why did you choose both ideas?
Well, the first one, it's funny, an old lady. It's every comedy film has an old lady in it.
Is it there?
Yes, they do. Her being whole late to her husband's funeral, getting dressed, being pulled over, the whole gang situation, her friends in the gang, the chase and her getting there and being the wrong date. It's funny. It's quite out there.
Yeah.
The second one, not that I know of another film where
I have another question. It's a good one.
Damien and Jesus have it off, basically. Not that I know.
No, I'd watch your phrasing. That sounds like a different movie. but yeah, no, I got off the top of my head. See, there might be. You giving thought to like the ethical issues of doing something like that?
Which one? Second
The second one.
What do you mean?
Well, because you're touching on a couple of religious themes and religious
Meaning,
iconography. Well, yeah, a lot of people obviously hold that close to
me
them.
being a non-religious person, not
Okay.
really knowing much about it, obviously. I probably will be pushing boundaries if I do go ahead and pick that one. I've got to make sure I don't offend any religions, religious people.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. Yeah.
Did you have another question, Lauren?
Yeah. If you were going to give a direct demand to the editors after producing this film, well, both of them, no, sorry, the action one, which transitions would you consider using?
So what kind of editing techniques?
Yeah.
If you would,
Which one?
yeah,
Both of them.
the action one.
No, the action one.
They're both kind of action.
Well, the second one.
Second one's more action.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I mean, the second one.
Editing wise, do you mean?
Yeah,
Like-
the pace of the edit.
Yeah, so like, would you use like cross-cutting where it's, where they go from one scene, but then, where they shoot one scene, but then they'll shoot another scene and then go back to the previous scene, so it's like a loop of where,
Oh, right.
you get what
okay.
I mean? Would
I
you?
wasn't planning on it, considering the whole storyline of the situation and what's going on. But now that you mention it, it could lead to a better storyline and what's to happen within the.
Would it be kind of a fast-paced, edited movie? A lot of sort of small shots
Yeah.
going from quick.
A lot of explosions and death. And
Right. Okay. All right. I feel like we could talk about that film forever, which is great. It's a good idea. But we're going to move on. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're going to choose out of the two movies which ones you guys think Olly should go with.
Personally, I think the second one.
Yeah, the second one as well.
Why?
Just because it seems more detailed, whereas the first one doesn't, and it doesn't really like make sense. Like, does the granny have dementia?
Sorry, the
Like,
second
you
one
know.
makes sense. Why?
No, the first one doesn't make sense. Like, does the granny have dementia? Like, is she in old people's care home? There's just not much detail, whereas, the second one's like about Jesus and his posse, Damien and his posse, and they're like, getting at it with each other, but not actually.
Yeah, you can see what I mean when you write this up. Make sure you use the correct language because it could get.
Arguing together, and it's just, it's in more detail. I'm going to leave it as well.
Okay. All right. Yourself.
For the second one, I think it should be chosen because like there's more going on. There's like fighting. Like it's more action packed. So it's just more going on in general. Yeah.
Bit of action.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Okay, moving on then. Idea number 1, if you please.
Okay, it's need to get one.
Yeah, no worries.
My idea 1 is based on this school. It's like there's nothing wrong with the school at all. But like there's this group of friends and they start noticing something weird going on. And like after like probably a few days of this sort of weird atmosphere in the school, in this certain class, they just notice this random girl that they've never seen before, like join the class, but they never got informed about it, and then the main character starts to like want to get to know her, and the more he gets to know her, he starts to like know about what's actually happening, and then it turns out she's not actually alive. So as he starts to talk to her, everyone else in the class starts like experiencing like really bad luck, and that like people and their family, anyone like they know what's related to them, starts like getting hurt or even dying, until like they find something to stop it. Or maybe the main character has to do something to help this girl, like find answers to like stop what's happening to everyone around.
Okay. So the girl, the sort of the dead girl, the ghost girl, she's sort of a curse.
Yeah.
And this lad's friends and family are kind of dying off the longer he knows it.
Reminds me kind of the Ring, you know, the girl in the well.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. But,
Yeah, sounds good, yeah.
yeah.
Is there like a romantic connection between this lad and this dead girl?
After a while, as they start to get to know each other.
So, yes, in other words.
This
No
human,
need for that.
this alive human and the dead girl spirit thing, they start knowing more about each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Idea number 2.
Better be something more cheery.
Well, that's stupid.
Death.
The second one's more of it's a comedy.
Okay.
And it's about this overweight like guy.
What's the body for?
Oh, not even a little bit funny.
He wakes up in the morning and he has a favourite treat, and he sees this
Favourite tree?
yeah, he has a favourite treat, and there's a pigeon dressed up as a cowboy on it. And he doesn't like how this cowboy bird's standing on his tree, so he starts shooting like tennis balls at this bird, and the bird flies up, but the main character wakes up the next day and this bird's back on his tree, but it has a gun, and he starts to like go mad at the bird, starts shouting, and this bird starts shooting back again, and the main character like has a secret trapdoor in his room, so he hides in this secret like room, and he has like weaponry and all that, and he sees his like nuke, and he decides to try and set it off on the bird, and that's about it.
right, okay. That second one sounded like just a stream of consciousness, just words, like autocorrect, just you kept pressing the button to see what would come up next. Okay, imaginative enough though, almost like a Pixar movie but with nukes. Right, so
it's a war against one human and bird.
Yeah, like
Garden warfare.
Planet of the Apes with
Right. All right. So, guys, questions about any of those two film ideas?
Why did you choose this idea or second idea?
The second one just kind of come to my head one day. I was just doodling in a notebook and then just come across the idea and I was just like, right, I'm just gonna.
So what was the first thing that you thought of? A cowboy? No, a pigeon dressed as cowboy or an overweight man?
With a cellar full of weapons in it.
Yeah.
Well, I just started drawing like a bird, so I thought it would be funny to like draw a cowboy outfit on it, and the idea just come to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Ollie.
The first one, it's kind of not confusing. What's the word? I can't put my tongue on the word. Basically,
So remind me what the first one was again. I've lost it.
the boy
It's gone. Oh, the boy and the girl. Yeah.
the boy
Okay.
and the girl.
Yeah.
The dead girl. How did she become?
A ghost. Or-
Yes, a spirit who haunts people. And
Well, it's kind of like a rumour.
so she's built upon a rumour.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
As it's like a curse, like
Alright.
it'll probably come along once.
Have you figured out the total cost for your film?
Which one?
Both?
The first one wouldn't be that expensive as you would only really need a classroom, probably some school uniforms and just school equipment. But the second one, because there's like nukes involved, it'll be over like 85 million. That's just
You're
not
going to
gonna
buy
happen.
your nukes.
Very well trained bird.
Yeah. Well,
In a cowboy suit.
Who is your nuke dealer?
You know, it doesn't have to be a
Sorry.
real.
Kim Jong-un.
You've heard of props?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, you know,
How does he use
There's-
the nuke?
there's
Does he just
some
chuck it at the
people
bird or call
in this
it,
world.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
call it airstrike?
You're looking for contact. Okay, so alright, the second idea, as imaginative as it is, and as funny as actually it could be, I mean, there are movies out there that
Would
are
it be
just as
animation
wacky
or
as
would
that.
it be
more than likely, yeah.
yeah.
Definitely animation.
Definitely animation. But yeah, see, now is that something you could do? Now, you could probably do that for your stop motion unit, actually, if you wanted to. There's a stop motion unit coming up, and you could do anything in stop motion.
Yeah.
So that might be one way of doing it. I don't know if you're going to have the time or skill set to do like a Pixar sort of CG, but definitely a stop motion might be a way to go.
As soon as you started reading out, it's like Pigeon the Cowboy. For some reason, I think like Garfield, that type of animation.
Yeah.
It's- I don't know.
What is the certified rating that you'd give for both of them?
What?
What is the certified rating that you'd give both of them?
Age rating, like.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean.
For the first one, I'd say about 15 onwards to like 25 years. And the second one, I'd probably say about 12.
Yeah, it sounds like a 12 rated film.
Mm.
It's like a 12 onwards. It's
Yeah.
got like somewhat adult humour in it because it's like weaponry and violence,
Yeah.
but had the fact of like
Do you think they'd be swearing in that?
more than likely, yeah, but not like over.
Over the top?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. So if we were to choose one of these two ideas, guys, which one would you go with and why?
Second one.
I like the first one.
And why?
You go first.
The second one because it's just like, it just seems more lively and like, you know, like a pigeon dressed as a cowboy. It's not something you see every day. So, yeah.
What a cursed undead female is.
What?
And a cursed undead girl is. I really see that every day in the movie.
Yeah. Oh.
Half the class.
Yeah.
All right, Ollie, what were you going to say?
The first one, it's a, was it a horror?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole fact of the curse of this female girl who attracts the attention of a lad, boy, so cool, male, who then they start learning more about each other. I like that whole concept. It does remind me about like the Ring. I'm not saying you copied it anyway, but the fact that this girl who needs to find a way back basically to stop a curse. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, cool. All right, we'll wrap it up there then, guys. Turn this off.